the death toll is significant in Italy. So we're hopeful that, we're not going to catch it. They closed the whole country today. So the entire country is closed. 60 million people. It's unprecedented. They announced today that people aren't going to be responsible for making their mortgage payments. They'd already announced that not to worry about paying your electricity bill.
Yeah, because you usually pay your electricity bill in Italy, you go to the post office, and they don't want people, especially old people that don't have internet, go to the post office because they're most at risk. The reason why they have this quarantine is because they actually try to slow it down so that they can take care of the people that need intensive care because they're running out of beds. They're treating people in hallways. Yeah. Everybody's tired. They took doctors out of retirement and nurses to help, and they're working 24/7 shifts. Yeah. Nobody stops working. We don't really see it, but it's going on. That's the eerie feeling about it. It's there.
Well, I mean, this is a bustling city, and the Piazza Duomo, where the big cathedral is usually packed all day and night. And now everything is empty. It's like you can hear a pin drop out there. It's very surreal. It's like one of those movies that you think, that'll never happen. And now I think we're in that movie. So we hope it has a good ending.
Yeah, exactly. All the schools are closed. All universities are closed effective until
April 4th.
April 4th. Our daughter Samantha does online virtual learnings. Basically, all the teachers assemble in an online classroom. You can see each other. They even take tests. She has homework. She gets up in the morning, starts at 8 and finishes at 2. Gets even tutoring lessons. All of this works.
We rented a big station wagon, and we literally bought as much food that would fit in that car. It was packed to the gills, basically.
So how did we figure it out? I went online and I looked at a shopping list for catastrophes. They actually had those out already, which sounds really sad in a way, but it gives you a good idea, a little bit of an idea all around what you need to buy. Basically, in Europe, you have long life milk. You buy a ton of long life milk if you like to eat milk. Cans,
tons of
tuna fish, obviously tons of pasta, ready-made sauces, not a lot of fresh foods. That's what you do.
Nuts.
And
a lot of nuts.
Rice, basic things, and water. It's a very strange feeling to buy food, what you think you need for 2 weeks.
Because some of them could be your last meals. Want to have a good one.
It's not funny. You're allowed to leave the house, but only to do specific things. So if you have to go to the pharmacy, to the supermarket, or you have to go to your job, that's when you're allowed to leave the house. But they urge you not to leave the house. You should stay in.
And I think they're running the streetcars just to make people feel like everything is kind of normal, because it's a very calming noise to hear this thing go by every 5 minutes. I think if that stopped, you'd think, uh-oh.
No, they're running all the trains, and public transportation is all being run. They urge everyone to work from the house through your computer and online, and do conference calls and whatever is needed. If you have to go someplace, you have to have a really specific reason why you have to leave and get in your car and drive to a different town. They have sent out forms that we have to fill in, and then we have to write down our reason why we have to drive to the different town to prove that it's absolutely necessary for us to move around. There will be checks, and they check you, and you have to show those forms. So this is how the government controls that. For me personally, it's a little bit scary because my husband here is on blood pressure medicine, and you never know how it affects you if you actually catch it. If I go downstairs and pick up the groceries from the guy, I will wash my hands a lot and put it away. I won't let him do it. In that sense, I find it a little bit frightening because you don't really know where it's going to go.
I don't want to be scared because I don't think it benefits us in any way. And, I don't have any control over what's going to happen, do I? I mean, we've done everything we can do.
Yeah.
And I think we're as prepared as we can be. And we're going to watch some really good shows on Netflix. Hopefully we have enough bandwidth.
What's nice, though, that you really have to slow down because life before that was super hectic. And right now you can't do anything anymore. And you have time to think. And all of a sudden you start reading books again. And in that sense, you have to make the best of it.
Yeah.